Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to use the three tools to remove blemishes, spots, or in this case extreme ink splashes on someone's face. This is used as a technique within Photoshop for portrait photography, wedding photography, anything really that's related to people that want their images to look absolutely perfect. And as you can see, I've used a real extreme bit of ink spots all over this beautiful girl's face. So what I'm going to do is we're going to show you how to get rid of them and make it look beautiful again. So first thing we need to do is make sure that the background's selected by making a layer copy of that by pressing Control and the letter J. And as you can see, that's the area now what we're going to be working on. First things first, we've got to go over to the left hand side, and for this one we're going to use the patch tool. Now the reason why I'm using the patch tool is because there's so many areas around a face that's damaged with the ink. I'm going to try and get rid of quite a few of them first before I start actually doing any more work by using the other two touch-up tools. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select an area by left clicking and holding it down, and in this area I'm just going to draw a circle on this cheek, and by selecting the middle by left clicking and holding your mouse key down, you can move that anywhere you want over the face. But the reason why I've selected this cheek is because obviously I'm going to move it over to this cheek, and as you can see, it's done its job. It's duplicated the area that's not infected with the ink spots. Now you can do this on any area. The reason why I like this is because it is selective, and you can change the shape of it yourself that's going to fit within your image. The other two tools are round circles, so basically you could have problems with that, but with this you can design your own selection and it'll do the job for you without pulling anything on you. But basically what you're doing with it is you're selecting the areas that you are telling it to select, rather than the other two tools, which I'm going to show you in a minute, that will select an area automatic for you. So in this section I'm just going to show you by just doing that all the time, constantly going over, no problem whatsoever. I've duplicated that twice, just go back over that, and as you can see, dramatically changing straight away is the ink is slowly disappearing from the girl's face, and that's the effect you want. Now we're going to use the other tool now, so if you right click on the screen and click deselect, that's gone. Go back over to the left, and this time we're going to use the spot healing brush. Just going to make that just a little bit bigger so you can see it for the video. And basically what this does is it left click on any of the infected area, or in this case the ink spots, and they slowly start disappearing from the image itself. So what you're getting is you're smoothing out the skin by using this blemish tool basically, for getting rid of any unwanted spots on the face or skin rashes or whatever. Now in this case she's got a lovely dimple coming down, but I'm going to show you what else this can do by left clicking and drawing over it, and as you can see it gets rid of the dimple, which you will find that this tool is quite good at getting rid of wrinkles as well. So there'll be a few people doctoring the wrinkles out like I do myself on my own. So I'm just going to go over these little areas now, and as you can see the image is changing now drastically from when we first started. Just right click again on the screen to adjust your brush levels by having a little bit of patience, and as you can see it's working a treat. Get rid of that bit on the neck, give it a bit more size, And the final one within these three close-knit tools, which I'm going to show you in a second, just get rid of some of this now, is another neat little piece of kit, which is good. And that is the heel brush tool. Now what this does is it acts basically like an airbrush, but obviously like the clone tool as well. You'll see another video of what I did on cloning. It works the same way as that. So what you're going to do is you're going to left click on the Alt key and you'll see a target come up. Left click where the target is on a clean piece of skin, let go of the Alt key, and then you'll see what happens. It starts painting where you wanted. I'll just show you, I'll make a mess of it now just to show you what you want it to do. So it's selecting areas and it's duplicating them for the area that you want. So for this area I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to just touch it up slightly. Don't want to overdo it. It's a powerful tool, this one, and you really have got to be patient and you've got to watch what you're doing with it, because it can take over. And if you get different light in there, you're going to have to balance it out later on. So just be careful with this, but it is very, very effective, and it really, see, as you can see there, just click there, it's just pull the airline in the darkness of the light from the air. So that's where you go back to your spot healing tool, and you just got to pull that in just nice like that. And there you go. That's the three tools that I use for when I'm doing any touch up for portraiture photography if I need to, and basically that's it. So I'm going to show you the before. That's the before. So if you've got a person that's got a problem with spots or a rash or some sort of skin problem, then these two tools will help you out for it in your photography. And that's the after. So I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. Until next time, goodbye.